In this video, you are going to get some awesome wines to take your Indian meals to the next level. And stay tuned until the end so that you can get my tool to help you do wine and food pairings like a pro. If you want to live well and drink good wine, then subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so that you'll know when I have a fresh video every Thursday. I'm Dini, and I've hosted wine tastings for British royalty, and I've eaten Indian food all my life. I'm sought out for my wine expertise, and today I'm going to share that with you so that you can enjoy your Indian meals even more. Sometimes the easiest way to pair wines is to go with what the locals do. And you would think that given the warm temperatures of the food and the air that most Indians would go for white wine. But nope. When I spent time researching wine in India, I found that most Indians love to drink red wines. They love things like Shiraz, Malbec, and Italian red wines. I think that these do go well together because of the richness of the Indian dishes and the intensity of the berry fruit in these wines. I personally love to go with wines like a Chianti or a Barbera that I think drink really well with my Indian takeout. Now, I've got to say that for all of you non-Indian friends out there, be warned, because that the tannins in red wines, you know, that kind of bitterness that you get in black tea, that quality of the red wines will actually intensify the spiciness or the hotness of the Indian food. So all of you that are faint-hearted and can't handle a lot of spice, be warned, red wine might not be the way you want to go with your Indian meal. I think this is why my friends who aren't brown always say, I like Riesling with my Indian food, because sweet wines like a Riesling will actually do the opposite and they'll calm down some of the spiciness of the food. Now, if you're like my family, that's the opposite of what we want, because we actually want to turn it up, not down. So comment below. I'd love to know from you. Do you want it to be spicier, or do you want to actually turn down the heat of your Indian food? Personally, my palate is somewhere in between. I like a wine that's going to be intense and bold enough to be able to stand up to those complex flavors of the Indian food, but I also like to have something that adds some freshness, kind of the same way that I love to squeeze a lime or a lemon over my Indian curries. So my very favorite wine with Indian food is an Albarino from the northern coast of Spain. If you don't already know this utterly refreshing and delicious white wine, go seek it out and try it with your next Indian meal. Of course, another consideration to think about is what kind of Indian food is it? Saying you like Indian food is kind of like saying you like movies. There are so many different kinds and styles to them, so there's not going to be one solution that fits all. The best solution I can give you for this is my wine and food pairing chart. This chart is going to help you personalize your taste to any style of Indian food. Click on the link below and I will send you my free wine and food pairing chart. If you learned something from this video, give it a like, share it with all of your friends who love to eat Indian food, and remember to subscribe. I would love to know from you, what is your favorite Indian food that you enjoy? Cheers!